And shifting our focus to the Russia-Ukraine war now, Russia said it intercepted 20 drones bound for Moscow within 2 hours of the start of its declared unilateral truce. Now, the interceptions were reported by Moscow mayor, citing country's air defense forces as the city prepares for World War II victory parade.
Today, our group will discuss the role of drone technology in modern warfare by using the geopolitical tensions involving Israel, Iran, and the United States as a case study. In recent years, drone technology has transformed modern military strategy and changed the nature of warfare. Unlike traditional military systems, drones can operate remotely, gather intelligence in real time, and conduct military operations with lower operational costs. Because of these advantages, drones are increasingly becoming essential tools in modern defense systems. The Middle East has become one of the most important regions demonstrating the growing use of drone warfare. The conflict between Israel and Iran has intensified due to regional power competition, proxy conflicts, concerns over Iran's nuclear program, and instability related to the Gaza conflict. At the same time, the United States continues to play a major role because of its military alliance with Israel and its strategic interests in the Middle East. In this increasingly complex geopolitical environment, drones are now widely used for surveillance, intelligence gathering, border monitoring, and tactical military operations. These developments show that modern warfare is no longer centered only on conventional weapons, but increasingly depends on advanced military technologies and autonomous systems. However, although drones provide military and strategic advantages, they also raise serious ethical, humanitarian, and geopolitical concerns. Therefore, this presentation will critically analyze both the benefits and the risks of drone technology in modern conflicts. Drone technology plays several important roles in modern warfare. First, drones are widely used for aerial surveillance and intelligence gathering. Military drones can monitor enemy movement, identify military targets, and provide commanders with real-time battlefield information. Compared to human reconnaissance missions, drones can operate for longer periods and enter dangerous areas without directly risking soldiers' lives. For example, Israel has frequently used drones to strengthen border security, monitor conflict zones, and detect potential threats. Similarly, the United States uses advanced drones for intelligence operations and military surveillance throughout the Middle East. Second, drones are used in tactical strike operations. Armed drones can launch missiles against military facilities or enemy targets with high precision. Compared to traditional airstrikes, drones reduce the need to deploy pilots into dangerous combat areas while increasing operational efficiency. Another important development is the growing use of low-cost drones in modern military strategies. Recent conflicts have shown that even inexpensive drones can damage expensive military systems. This has changed the nature of warfare because smaller states and non-state groups can now challenge stronger military powers using affordable drone technologies. Nations increasingly require drone technology in their defense systems for several important reasons. Firstly, drones help protect national sovereignty by detecting threats quickly and monitoring borders continuously. Secondly, drones significantly improve border surveillance capabilities because governments can monitor large areas more efficiently without deploying large numbers of military personnel. Thirdly, drones reduce risks to soldiers because dangerous military operations can be conducted remotely. As military technology continues to evolve, drones are becoming not only military tools, but also strategic assets that influence national security and global military power. Although drones provide military advantages, they also create major ethical and humanitarian concerns. One major issue is the risk to civilian populations. Drone strikes may accidentally harm civilians because of intelligence errors, technical failures, or incorrect target identification. In some conflict areas, civilians live under constant psychological fear because drones can remain in the sky for long periods and conduct sudden attacks without warning. Another important concern is human accountability in autonomous technologies. As drones become increasingly automated and integrated with artificial intelligence, an important question arises. Who should be responsible if innocent civilians are harmed? Some people believe military commanders should be held accountable, while others argue that governments, programmers, and technology developers should also share responsibility. In addition, drone warfare must comply with international humanitarian law. According to international humanitarian principles, military operations must follow the principles of distinction and proportionality. Armed forces must clearly distinguish between civilians and combatants and avoid attacks that may cause excessive civilian casualties compared to the expected military advantage. However, achieving this balance is extremely difficult during modern conflicts because military decisions are often made under pressure, uncertainty, and rapidly changing battlefield conditions. Therefore, although drones may improve military efficiency and reduce risks for soldiers, they also challenge global ethical standards, human rights protections, and humanitarian values. The misuse of drone technology can seriously affect global security and geopolitical stability. Firstly, the rapid spread of drone technology may increase international tensions because more countries and armed groups can gain access to advanced military tools. This may increase the risk of cross-border attacks, regional conflicts, and global instability. Secondly, drone warfare has intensified technological competition between nations. Countries are now competing to develop advanced autonomous weapons, artificial intelligence systems, and next-generation drone technologies. This technological competition may reshape global power balances because nations with superior military technologies can gain strategic advantages in future conflicts. Furthermore, the increasing reliance on autonomous military systems may contribute to a new global arms race centered on artificial intelligence and military innovation. To ensure drone technology is used responsibly and ethically, several important measures should be implemented. First, stronger international regulations should be established to control autonomous weapons and drone warfare. Second, human oversight must remain part of all important military decisions involving lethal force to ensure accountability and ethical responsibility. Third, governments should strengthen compliance with international humanitarian law and prioritize civilian protection during military operations. In addition, international organizations such as the United Nations should strengthen monitoring systems and encourage cooperation between nations to prevent the illegal spread and misuse of drone technology. In conclusion, drone technology has transformed modern warfare by improving surveillance capabilities, military efficiency, and national defense systems. However, it also creates serious ethical, humanitarian, and geopolitical challenges. Therefore, the future of warfare should not depend only on technological innovation or military power. Humanity must carefully balance national security, ethical responsibility, humanitarian values, and global peace. Without proper regulation and accountability, technologies designed to provide protection may ultimately create greater instability and human suffering. Thank you.